He is known as the internet's father figure, a clinical psychologist who taught billions of young men to strengthen their shoulders, clean their roofs, and face the chaos of life. He became a symbol of unyielding mental strength. But in 2020, the man who told the world how the conquer suffering was completely neutralized. He was not on a stage. He was in a remote clinic in Russia, placed into a medically induced coma, fighting a brutal dependency that almost cost him his mind. This is the dark history of what happens when the weight of the world breaks the psychologist. To understand his collapse, you must understand that Jordan Peterson has been fighting a hidden war his entire life. For decades, he battled severely, inherited clinical depression. It was a dark cloud that followed him even before he became famous. In 2016, he became a global sensation overnight. With that fame came immense pressure. He was working 16 hours a day, constantly under attack by the media, traveling the world, and carrying the emotional trauma of billions who looked up to him. The psychological load was staggering, but the real breaking point came in 2001. His wife, Tammy, was diagnosed with a rare and terminal cancer. The thought of losing his lifelong partner shattered him. To deal with the extreme physical anxiety caused by this trauma, his doctor prescribed benzodiazepine, a powerful anti-anxiety medication. He took them just to survive the day. But drugs like benzodiazepines have a dark trap. Peterson's body developed a physical dependency faster than anyone expected. When he tried to reduce the dosage, he suffered a horrific psychological reaction known as akathisia. It is described by medical experts as a living hell, a state of non-stop, agonizing restlessness where your brain feels like it is on fire. Peterson could not sleep, could not sit, and was in constant physical torture. The psychologist who wrote the rules for a order had fallen into absolute biological chaos. Desperate to save his life, his family followed him to Russia for a radical and dangerous treatment. Doctors put him into a medically induced coma for 8 days to force his brain to detoxify. without feeling the agonizing withdrawal. When he woke up, he could not speak, he could not walk, and his motor skills were completely destroyed. Many thought Jordan Peterson was finished. The media speculated that his career was over. But this is where the story changes. Peterson did not stay down. Through months of intensive physical therapy, rewriting his thoughts, and facing the sad agony of recovery, he relearned how to walk. He relearned how to speak. He returned to the public eye, not as a flawless superhero, but as a wounded warrior who practiced exactly what he preached. He faced the ultimate tragedy, walked through the valley of death, and crawled his way back out. The lesson Jordan Peterson leaves us with is profound. Life is full of suffering, and no one, not even the smartest psychologist, is immune to break down. But breaking down is not the end of your story. True strength is not about never falling. It's about having the courage to put yourself back together when you do. If you found value in this breakdown, hit that subscribe button. Leave a comment on who we should analyze next, and remember to strengthen your shoulders today. See you in the next video.